Hello, guys. This time we're going to talk about one of the best manhwas out there. You know, Solo Leveling. Let's dive right into it, shall we? This manhwa tells the story of a young man named Sung Jin Woo, who works as a monster hunter. However, he doesn't hunt monsters because he wants to or because he's strong. He does it because he has no choice. Sung Jin Woo comes from a poor family and his mother is seriously ill, forcing him to take up the dangerous job of monster hunting. Despite his small, weak body, Jinwoo is known as the weakest hunter by others. After every battle, even in the easiest dungeons, he ends up injured. This time, Sung Jinwoo joins another party to enter a new gate. The party leader is Song Chi-yul, the strongest among them. They step into the gate, which is ranked D, and soon enough, Sung Jinwoo is injured again while his teammates continue to fight the monsters. After the battle, the hunters usually collect magic cores from the monsters. These cores are valuable, with higher ranked ones fetching a high price. However, due to Jinwoo's weakness, he usually can only kill low roundsters like E rank ones, which sell for very little. And even then, he always gets hurt. After the monsters are defeated, one of the hunters finds another door inside the dungeon. The party decides to enter it, and they find themselves in a massive room filled with ancient towering statues. The room has an eerie atmosphere, as if the statues are watching them. In the middle of the room, leader Song Chi-yul finds a strange seal. Another hunter discovers an old script held by a statue, written in an ancient language. One of the hunters can read it, and it says, "Worship the Great One. Praise the Great One. Prove your loyalty. Fail to obey, and you won't leave here alive." As soon as the script is read aloud, the eyes of the giant statues seem to move, and the room becomes cold and silent. The door slams shut, trapping them inside. Panic sets in. One hunter tries to force the door open, but a statue near the door comes to life and kills him instantly. Even though he was a D-rank hunter, he was easily slain by the statue. The rest of the group is terrified, realizing that this strange room and its statues are far beyond the D-rank danger they expected. Sung Jin-woo, sensing his impending death, recalls all the other close calls he's had in the past. He looks at the largest statue, which is seated at the back of the room. This must be the boss. Suddenly, the boss statue's eyes glow, and Jinwoo shouts for everyone to duck. Just then, the statue fires a laser from its eyes, killing many hunters. Song Chi-yul loses an arm to the attack, and the healers are too terrified to move. Chi-yul estimates that the boss statue is at least an S-rank monster. The group realizes that the Great One, mentioned in the script, must be the boss statue, and now they must figure out how to survive. They have 3 healers, but one is already dead, and the other 2 are in shock, too frightened to heal anyone. As the panic continues, another hunter makes a run for it, but is immediately vaporized by the boss's laser. Jinwoo tries to piece together the puzzle of the room. The guardian statues only move when someone approaches the door, and the boss only attacks when someone moves. Jinwoo deduces that they must follow the script's instructions to survive. The first rule, worship the Great One. So Jinwoo orders everyone to bow down to the boss statue. As they do, the boss's glowing eyes dim, and a creepy smile spreads across its face. As readers, we can feel the unsettling atmosphere, like the boss is toying with them. After staying bowed for a while, one hunter tries standing up, and thankfully, the statue doesn't attack. But then, the boss statue rises to its full height. The brief moment of relief vanishes, and they start to panic again. Now they must follow the second rule, praise the Great One. One of the hunters who's religious tries praying to the boss in the name of God, but it doesn't work. The boss crushes him underfoot. The remaining hunters scatter in fear, only to be killed by the other guardian statues. Jinwoo, still thinking, realizes that the Great One isn't a god, but a demon. He notices some of the statues holding musical instruments, different from the others that wield weapons. He shouts for everyone to run to the statues with instruments. It works. The statues holding instruments don't attack, but there's only room for one person under each. Jinwoo, the last to move, is struck by the boss statue and flung to the ground, but he lands near a statue holding a musical instrument and survives. Though his leg is severed, he survives the second test. Only 6 of the original 17 hunters remain. The boss statue activates the third rule, prove your loyalty. An altar appears on the floor. One of the hunters threatens Song Chi-yul, demanding that he sacrifice himself since he led them into the dungeon. Chi-yul willingly steps onto the altar and one flame ignites. But it's not enough. Jinwoo asks for help getting to the altar, and soon, with 4 people on the altar, 4 flames burn, but still nothing happens. Jinwoo then convinces the last 2 remaining hunters to join them on the altar, and finally, all the flames are lit. The exit door begins to open, but as the door opens, the guardian statues move toward the altar. One of the hunters panics and bolts for the door, making it through before it closes completely. Seeing this, the others also try to escape. Each time someone leaves the altar, a flame dies out and the door closes more. Jinwoo realizes that as long as one person stays on the altar, the door will remain open. Chi-yul orders the healer to take Jinwoo out, but the healer has no mana left and collapses. In the end, Jinwoo, whose leg is severed, stays behind to be sacrificed. Chi-yul and the healer escape, leaving Jinwoo behind. In his final moments, Jinwoo curses at everything and laments that he doesn't want to die. But just as the statue is about to deliver the final blow, a mysterious voice speaks in Jinwoo's head, and a status window appears before him. All the conditions have been fulfilled and the mission is complete. Jinwoo is given a choice. He can either die or become a player. Of course, Jinwoo chooses to live and become a player. Alright guys, that's it for this story. If you're interested in hearing more about this amazing manhwa, let me know, and I'll keep sharing more exciting chapters.